Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are well. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Blessing. Yeah, the INNO Global Educational Services. My husband and myself, we are certified agents and we're here in North Cyprus. We process student admission from all over African country. So if you want to study here in North Cyprus, we are the best agents to use as it concerns studying in North Cyprus. We are the best agents. So contact us through the email if you want to study here in North Cyprus. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, so welcome back again. So I have a lot of things to talk about in this particular topic. You will see the title and everything. What did I write in the title? Things to have before traveling to North Cyprus. To do it, I hope I have limited amount of time. I hope I'm able to finish it, but if I don't finish it, I might continue again. So let's just get into the video. So in today's video, we're talking about the things that you should have before coming to North Cyprus, or the things that you should know before coming to North Cyprus. This video is something that I need to calm down, because it's not a rush video, so that you understand everything, like every bit, because it's going to be very beneficial, very beneficial. So I itemized everything. If you see me looking down, I'm looking down at the write-up that I wrote. So first of all, let me start with the number one thing that you should know, or you should have. Obviously every student should have it before coming, is your documents. Okay, so all your documents, your WAEC, everything, all your documents, literally all your documents, you should have them original copies. And another thing that is important too, again, your conditional and unconditional letter, print them colored, your quarantine receipt, or whichever method that you're using, because at this time that I'm recording it, for as long as I know, it's government quarantine that my students are using. So if they started using home quarantine and everything, fine, so you can include that. But for now, carry basically all your documents, put them in a file. Let me shift so I can put something like a file, so that you see. Put them in a file. The reason why I always capitalize on you guys putting it in a file is that when you put all your documents in your file, at any point that they ask of it, at any point you're requested to show it, you will be very organized. You'll be very organized. They say bring this, you just open your file, look and give. So it's good for you to arrange your documents. And again, because I understand that most of you guys are first-time travelers, so it's good to just remind you that some people that is aware of this, but just know that your documents, they should be in your hand luggage. That is, if you're a female, your handbag, you put the documents inside. Or even females, they carry school bag, this cross bag. So if you're carrying like 2 handbags, you put them inside there. If you're carrying like a guy, it's like all this cross bag and all those things, just make sure that it can be able to enter your documents. Okay, just know that basically you're going to be holding it in your hand. And also this document, remember that this document includes your passport. Your passport has to be in your hand. It's very important. Literally, life in abroad, because your abroad life starts from when you're flying. Your documents, your passport is just more like you. So you have to be having this thing with you. You have to get used to be knowing your documents, having them with you. Some countries even require to, if you're a foreigner, you really require to be carrying your passport around. But no, North Cyprus is not like that. But what I'm trying to say is that when you're flying, arrange yourself, all your documents in a file, and also your passport. Okay, so yes, that is that for the documents. Another thing again that is important, because I have seen some people that have had bad experience with it, your gadgets, especially your laptop, your iPad, those stuff. Is more better for you to hold it again as hand luggage, because if you put them in main luggage, tendencies are the screen might break, something might happen, because you know where they stock luggage, they'll just be throwing things inside and everything. So things has broken, so many things. So if you're coming with gadgets, have them, your laptop bag, your laptop bag safe in a way can even serve as your, you can put your file inside there to put all your documents, so everything will just be in one place. Okay, but your gadgets, make sure that they're in your hand, carry them. Your camera, whatever you're using, your laptop, which is very important for students, hold them in your hand, don't put them in your main luggage. If not, chances are it can be broken. And I know that sometimes I don't know, for some reason sometimes they check your laptop or your phone, so be careful of what you have in your phones and everything. Have South Cyprus number. If you have South Cyprus number in your phone, delete it before you're coming to North Cyprus. Okay, delete it. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a different video about telling you other things that you need to know. So yes, so for the gadgets, make sure it's advisable for you to hold it as hand luggage and everything. So okay, let me go to this other point, number 3. I've said 1, 2, so 3. The next thing is your travel essentials. This is optional. It's not like, oh, because INNO Global said it or something. It's optional, but look into it and think if it's something that is okay for you, you can do it if you have the, it's not like, I cannot say if you have the resources, because it's not like a lot of money. Okay, now you guys know that we are in the COVID-19 season time, so you're required to wear masks, hand sanitizers and all those things. And sometimes, like if you have a long transit, maybe you transit, like my Liberian student transited from Liberia to Ivory Coast, from Ivory Coast to Istanbul before North Cyprus. The marks might be too much, like over one. So it's better for you to have something like a small bag. This one is more for ladies because you can actually relate, like something like a transparent small bag. You just put your marks inside, like additional marks inside, put male, female, put hand sanitizer, put tissue, all these kind of things, because we are in COVID-19 era or COVID-19 season. Yeah, it's not like a criteria that school is asking or immigration, nobody is asking. But let me just give you an instance. Maybe now you're flying from Nigeria, you stop at Istanbul, or maybe you were sleeping in the plane during your flight. Then when you now woke up, maybe you just brought down your marks or something, like just to ease yourself. Then when you woke up, you can't find your marks and all that. It will be like a tense situation. But if you have other marks in your bag or something, it's just gonna be like, oh, I have another one, so I can wear it, not for you to now be tensed, you know what I mean? So if you can, get extra marks in your hand, get hand sanitizer, get tissue, all those stuff, just to be more prepared. Okay, there is nothing much, like I said. Some people can be very, very like, yeah, okay, I'm coming with 1 marks and all that, so they'll just be very careful, they'll use it all through their journey. So but I felt like it's important to have. So that is it for that. Then talking about that, let me just go to medicines. Wow, should I put this here? I don't know, you guys should not laugh at me, okay? Okay. You know, when I was traveling, I was pretty much very, very young. 2011, that is when I left Nigeria. I was really young. So my mom is a nurse, okay? So we are used to having medicines like vitamins, all those things with us. And I'm laughing anyways. I didn't even plan of saying this story. I don't know why. I just saw the points, medicine, the thing just brought back memory into my head. Anyways, you guys, yeah, I was like you 10 years ago. All right, so okay, so my mom gave me folic acid, that red medicine, B complex, fish oil, malaria medicine, all those. You people from Africa, you know what is malaria medicine, you know all those things. And then I used to be like, I get ill a lot of malaria, so my mom was like, put all those stock and everything. So I was transiting, because Cyprus is not my first country. I went to another country for this one. So my transit was at Qatar. So I was a small girl. So seeing the lightning everywhere was just wow wow wow. And guess what, the thing was that when I was flying from Nigeria, obviously we had black, and it was Nigerians that were in the flight, more of them. But when I came down from Qatar, I was just seeing white faces, just white people, you understand. Then I could not even differentiate whether it's white or yellow, because Asians are yellow, then Caucasians are the North Americans, like Russia and all this, and those are the whites. You guys should know. I know that some of you don't know the difference. Asians are not white, they are yellow color, in the category of racial color. When they are colorization, whatever, they are in the category of yellow, they are not white. Okay, so back to my this thing. So like, as I'm talking, I'm just seeing the picture, like the whole place was just so wide, like lightning everywhere. So I don't know the kind of thought that came into my mind, that you're not supposed to have drugs with you, and oh my god, this is crazy. I might put this thing, I might not put it, I might cut it. So I was just like, all the medicine that my mother, because I was transiting, so I had some, I can't remember, it's a long time, around 1 hour or so to wait before I now go to my gate. So I was just like, as a Naija babe, Naija this thing, I say, blessing, remove all those medicine, just find one place, cack it, I beg, so you don't get yourself complicated, so that you don't go and complicate yourself. So all the medicine that my mom gave me, everything, I just quietly removed them, because my mom, you know, African mother, the tie it inside waterproof, all the medicine. I just quietly removed it from my handbag, just went Naija, you know, now just went somewhere and kept it like this. And I was just like, oh, I'm free. I'm not, because they might say is another thing and everything, I'm free. Really, my younger self, really. So yeah, so don't do that. Don't do that. Medicines are not prohibited, and I had needs of it when I got here. This is the reason. We are of different race, we are Africans, okay? Our food is different from their food, the environment is different. So when you're shifting environment, shifting food, so many other things, it affects your body, okay? You can get ill, because it's just a normal thing, because you're living the environment that you're used to for so many years, you're eating a different food, you can get allergies and all those things. If you have drugs, if you bring drugs, like genuine drugs, medicine, paracetamol, all those things, please don't throw it away. Have it in your handbag, yeah? Have all have all those stuff, because it's useful, it's good. I know that. And this time now, so let me go back to the medicine, the topic of the medicine. This time now, you know that you guys are going to be in quarantine for 14 days or 10 days. The food, you're not used to the food, so maybe you feel like throwing up or something. So if you have all this medicine with you, you can drink it, so that they will not think that, oh, you have COVID. You can just, you know how your body moves. So all this kind of medicine that you used to take at home, you can just bring few of them, because you're not going to be able to go out. So few of them, you can just be taking it and everything. I can keep telling you stories. There were some people that came and they were looking for malaria medicine, all these things. Them, it's better to have those small medicine. And another thing again, food, you can get constipation or whatever with their food, like not because their food, like because your body is changing, like adjusting to a different kind of food, like purging and all those things. So if you have all those flagy, all those medicines, it will be very good for you. So bring it, yeah, just bring it. In case you eat something that you don't know and you're having running stomach, you can just drink your flagy and everything, you'll be cool. Nobody will hear it like you need any medicine. You're not going to call any receptionist or anything. You'll just be cool in your quarantine. You understand? Okay, so I hope I answered that. I explained that to you. So bring your medicines, like small amount. I don't say you should go and bring plenty, just small paracetamol, flagy, small things, like just have them with you in case you have need of it. Okay, so just try to get this thing. If you know your body, you know how your body functions, that you cannot stay without some certain kind of medicine, carry all those things. So that maybe you're having cough or something, they will not think that it's COVID, whereas it's not COVID. And you know there's language barrier, you cannot really relate with them. So I think having some small medicines with you will be very good. If you guys can hear from the background, my alarm is ringing, so I think I'm gonna pause this video for now, and I have so many things, like so many things still written that I've not talked about. When I'm back from work, I'll continue. Okay, all right guys. Okay, all right guys, so I'm back like I've never left. So yeah, so let me just tell you one thing, like it's just the gist before I continue. Yeah, in North Cyprus, it's also a good thing for you guys to know, because hopefully you're going to be here in North Cyprus, so you get to know some things like ahead of time. When it's summer, the day is still bright till 8 p.m. It's still bright. You guys saw sometimes I used to record video till 8 o'clock, so outside it's still bright. But now we're in fall, we are gravitating to winter. We're in fall, gravitating to winter, so the day gets dark fast. So but when we get to winter, when it's 5 p.m. it's already dark. So I just want to just give you guys that little bit mint. So let me rush up this video. What I'm trying to say is that because right now it's almost 6 p.m. so I want to rush this video because I'm using natural lighting. Yeah, so let's do this. So the next thing that I'll be talking about is like your essentials, like your personal things that you will need. And most of the time we always tell our students, people passing through our agency, and in case if you're watching me, you're just seeing me for the first time, we are agency here in North Cyprus. If you want to study here in North Cyprus, just contact us through the email that you're seeing on the screen, and we'll do everything for you guys. So for your personal essentials, just like, how will I put it, personal essentials is broad in a way, but let me categorize it in terms of food. So you're going to be staying in quarantine for 14 days or for 10 days. I'll advise you guys, like, bring snacks, bring cereals, cornflakes, all those small things that you know you like, that you can snack on. Bring those things, because like I said, their food is different from what you know, most of the food, so you find it difficult to enjoy the meal. Okay, unlike us that are already here and we know the ones that we like and the ones we don't like. So bring snacks. It's very important too, so that you can be snacking on like cornflakes, all those things that you know that you like. Bring them along, because you're going to be there for 14 days or for 10 days. In terms of the personal essentials, let me go to the category of like your toiletries, all those like personal things. Like for female, even like for parents, bring your children's diaper. One of my students she came with two of our children, not daughter, one boy, one girl. So her diaper got finished within 2 days or so, and it was hard for her because it depends on the hotel that you're quarantining. There are some hotels that are kind of lenient, like they understand. There are some that are just strict, like all what they know is just to give you food and that's it. They don't accept any external stuff. You're going to get into trouble. And this lady she really had problem because she didn't know what to do. Obviously baby is peeing and everything, there is no diaper. So if you're coming with kids and everything, ensure that you have enough diaper that will last you for that 14 days or for the 10 days. Then for females, you know, before you get to that time of the month, carry your pads and all those things so that you don't get like stranded and all. Not again, like, notwithstanding, there are some places that you can be quarantining in and they'll buy things for you. You just give them money, they will buy things for you. But people are it depends on where you are. So there are some people that are lenient, there are some people that just don't want to hear anything. So to be on the safe side, carry all those things that you know will be essential. For guys too, I don't know, but all those things that you know will be essential for you, carry those things. Okay, so the next point that I'll be talking about is our African spices, our African food. There is one video that I talked about this intense, and I'm gonna link it so that you can go and watch it later. You guys already know we are blacks, we have our different delicacies, we have our food like we eat that is not here. All over the world there is always African restaurants outside the, like if you're not in your country, they'll have African restaurant, Nigerian restaurant, Cameroon restaurants, all those things. So For example, now, like hot pepper, for those countries that like hot pepper, bring hot pepper, bring crayfish, bring egusi, grounded, just grind everything and just label them. Bring your egusi, grounded egusi, grounded pepper. Bring those your spices, those your African spice, like those spices that you know that you always use it, and they will not have it here. And even if you find, obviously we have people that are doing all those small businesses and everything, that they bring something from Africa and they sell it. It's Africans like us, okay? They charge higher, like the charges is way higher than what you get it in your country. So at least what we advise our students, at least for the first 3 months, bring something that you can at least use for the first 3 months before you understand the system and know how everything goes. Now for food, African food, bring the spices, bring all those things. If you want to bring bitter leaf, dry the bitter leaf, wash it, dry it. If you want to bring afang, any of my Akwa people out there, if you're coming, holla at me. Yeah, I need afang. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, but not really kidding. But anyways, I'll tell my students to bring that. So like afang, you can dry it. Okazi, afang is okazi, so you can dry it, bring them with you, all those stuff. Like I said, I will link the video that I talked about in tens, but definitely dry fish, crayfish, pepper, egusi, obono, those African things, people from Kenya, those your spices, Sierra Leone spices, and all those things, all those hot pepper, Cameroon pepper, those things, them bring them, because you're going to see some here, but it's going to be very pricey. So why don't you buy it from your home country? Because obviously people that are selling it here, they brought it from Africa. Okay, so try and get that one. Then again, this is so important. This is very important. Although I have seen a Mac store. They have one in Maguza, and they also have one in Lefkosha at Deriboye. All these names I'm calling is like a French to you guys, you will not even remember, but yeah, if you're in Lefkosha, they have a Mac store. So yeah, so my point here is now for also your essentials, your African stuff. Our skin color is different from theirs. They are white, so my mix. So but our skin color, before, for those of you people, if you're people like us that doesn't really do makeup and everything, you will not have problem. But if you're those people that like looking very put together and all those makeup and everything, please bring your makeups, bring all those stuff. I'm not into it, so I cannot categorize all those stuff, all those things that you put, right? Foundation, primer, all those things. The reason is that our skin color is different from their own. They have it here, but our skin color is different from their own. So before you see a darker skin tone, is very hard. And like I said, now I saw a Mac store. You guys know how Mac, like, you know how much it is. Like, it's one of the expensive brand all over the world. So all those other affordable stuff that you have in your country, bring them enough. Like, I cannot overemphasize this one. Bring them enough, especially if you know yourself that you're this kind of makeup person that cannot live without makeup. Bring enough of it. Bring enough of it. Like for me, people like us that we can stay without makeup and everything. It's not it's not like I'm saying that people that are using makeup is different. Obviously I'm using lip gloss and all those things, but you know what I mean, like proper. You guys know. You understand what I'm trying to say. So bring those makeup. It's very essential. You barely see it here. The skin tone is different, and when you see it pricing. So do yourself the good to bring it. Even for the males, bring all those your hair products, all those things that you use back home, bring those products, okay, so that it will last you for a while before you understand where you can get all those stuff. Then also digressing again to hair products for female. Obviously you always want to braid your hair, cornrow, wig. Yeah, one thing I already advise everybody coming is try and get some wigs. Wigs are very good because in the time where you cannot, maybe you've exhausted your braids and everything, you can just cornrow your head and wear your wig. So bring wig, like the one that you can afford. So guys, bring wigs like the amounts that you can afford. Bring all those things. Don't drop them back home that, oh, you're coming to the abroad. Bring them until, like I keep saying, when you come here, you will not understand how things are being done, how it goes. Okay, so bring wigs, bring those hair products. Like even here, say I'm still sorting out, like, to see this kind of our African gel. Like when you do your hair, you can just, you know how it will just mat your hair like that. I've not yet seen one. So bring all those gels, bring all those things, them it will really be helpful, especially your extensions them that you can use to, all those extensions that you use in making braids and everything. Bring them. They do sell it here, but again, like I said, the price is different. So for guys to bring your hair products, bring all those stuff them that you use, all those your things them, bring them. Again, for guys also bring what do you call that? Yeah, oh, my husband's one is here, so let me just show you. This thing, hair clipper. Bring it, because like I said, I keep saying I have a lot of things, like I have a lot of things in my hand. That's why sometimes when I promise to make some videos, I just literally don't remember to make them, but I have a sound mind anyway. So bring clipper. Even if you want to give somebody to barb your hair, at least you have your own personal clipper to make your hair. I don't want to talk stories because it's going to make this video up to 1 hour, and I don't want it to get to 1 hour. Okay, so I don't want it to get that long. Obviously none of my videos has ever gotten to 1 hour, but here for guys, get your hand, get this, get the clipper. Oh, even if you don't get a clipper, it's fine. This one, my husband bought it, we bought it here obviously. So if you don't get a clipper, when you come here, you can get yourself a clipper. I'm trying to remove it. Anyways, you guys know what it is. You can see it. Get this clipper when you come. If you know how to barb yourself, you barb. If you don't know how to do it, you give somebody, they will barb you, and you pay for their services and everything. One thing I will tell you guys is that Cyprus, not Cyprus, because me, I was in Asia before I came here. Abroad in general will bring the hidden talents in you, those things that you never thought that you have inside of you, or you never thought that you could do. As you're seeing me here, even this my YouTube channel, I started it with making of hair. I never believed in myself that I could think of making my hair. I started trying to make my hair in Asia when I was in Asia, but when I came to Cyprus here, I started like making my hair. So all this hair that you've been seeing all these years that I've been using to make YouTube, and you're watching me, I do it myself. And sometimes my husband helped me to stitch one or two things, like if I'm doing fixing. So anyways, the point is that you have hidden talents that will come out. So don't say, I don't need those things. Bring them. I'm gradually wrapping up this video. So the last one on my list is know your kg. So like you guys already know, I always recommend that if you want to come to North Cyprus, use Turkish airline. Because like I said, North Cyprus is known as Turkey Republic of North Cyprus. North Cyprus is the Turkish side, while South Cyprus is the Greek side. So most of the laws and everything is being influenced by Turkey. Turkey have big influence here, like if not all, like full influence here. So it will be more easy for you if you use Turkish airline. So the reason why I'm saying this is that know your kg. So for Turkish airline, I know that they give students, not like students, they give passengers, yeah, they give passengers 46 kg. In this 46 kg, you have to carry 23. That means you have to carry two bag, your main luggage, 23, because in total the kg is 46. you carry 23. Then know your kg, so that if you're putting your luggage and if you're putting stuff in your bag, you weigh them to know that it doesn't exceed 23 for each bag. Then again, if you have too much load and everything, if it's more than 23 kg per this thing, you know that you're going to be paying for extra luggage. It's very helpful, because there are some people that just don't want to pay for extra luggage, so but they don't know how to go about it. What you do is that 23, just make your this thing that way. But if you don't mind paying for extra luggage and all those things, that's cool. You can just come with excess luggage and you pay that when you get to your airport, your country, before you're flying. So, oh my god, I actually forgot the things not to do or not to bring when you're traveling in general. This is not even only limited to North Cyprus. In general, most airports, Turkey has it, North Cyprus have it. They have these airport dogs, okay? They have that sniffs some things and all those things. You guys know where I'm going to. Don't carry prohibited stuff. Also, don't carry knife in your main luggage in anywhere. Don't carry knife. Don't carry nail cutter safe. Don't carry anything that is sharp, a sharp object, because they will definitely, from your home country, they will identify it. So don't carry all those things that might complicate you. Don't carry it. Even juice, like juice drink, if you're carrying it, if you really want, I don't see the reason why you should carry even like liquid. When I mean liquid, like juice or I know she'll be watching me. She's also part of my student, like part so she was telling me that she wants to bring some wines and all those things. See, we have a lot of wine here, like all that you can think, they have it here. And then again, you cannot carry liquid in your handbag or your backpack or whatever. If you put it inside your main luggage, just imagine that you're putting wine or something inside your main luggage. Like I explained from the beginning of this video, where you know how they pack luggages, they will just be hitting things together and it will break and it will just spoil all your clothing and everything that is inside there. So avoid carrying all those liquid stuff and everything. Then again, if you must bring like some juice that you really like, if you must bring like juices that you really like or something, what I will tell you is that let it be in a carton. You know how juice is in a carton. I cannot stand up. I don't even know if I have juice. I have something like water. I'll put it on the screen better. So let it be like something like a carton, like something that will not break or something. Put those things inside your main luggage. Now I'm talking about putting them in your main luggage. Don't even bother yourself to put it in your hand luggage, because they are going to stop you. You can't use it to fly. I remember when I don't know whether is it from North Cyprus to Turkey or something, one of those, like there's a trash can there. Even if you're drinking water, you just have to drink it finish before you pass the checkpoint and everything. So anything liquid in your bag, just don't bother. I don't speak Latin. Don't bother, because they are going to throw everything in the trash. They are going to throw everything. So no need for those liquid stuff and everything. You're just going to be cool. You're just going to be fine. You're just going to be okay when you come into North Cyprus. What I mean is that with time, you will now kind of understand things for yourself. You will know things. You will know good drinks, things that you buy and all those stuff. Because obviously I cannot tell you nice drink or something, because my taste will be different from your taste. But they got all those stuff here. So when you come, you just explore for yourself, okay? So in summary, carry your documents in file. You remember my marry some medicine, but don't be like me. Bring your African spice, bring those things, your hair products, your makeup. If you're those kind of people that likes makeup, bring them. Carry extra masks if you can. All those essential hand sanitizer and all those things, then bring them along with you. It will help. bring medicine, like all those small malaria things and everything that if you know yourself, you know what you know how your body operates, so you can bring those 1 or 2 things along with yourself. Make sure you don't bring sharp object and everything, because you don't want to get into trouble and delay at the airport, because they would identify it and they will take it out. So don't get yourself looking suspicious and everything. Carry normal things, but don't carry sharp object. They sell knife here, they sell nail cutter here, they sell everything that you want here, so you can buy it when you arrive here in North Cyprus. Okay, all right, I hope this thing helped you. You learned 1 or 2 things. Don't forget, if you want to study here in North Cyprus, we are the INNO Global Educational Services, the best agency that you could ever contact to study here in North Cyprus. We are the best to use when it comes to North Cyprus. Okay, so contact us through the email that you're seeing on the screen. Until next time, thank you guys for watching, and bye.